Hi guys, it's Nigel at 𝘆cie𝗂𝗿𝗶 Estate Agents, and I hope you're well. Today I want to welcome you to my property tour because I'm up in a place called Linnet Lane, and it's just a spur off the road of Linnet Lane. There's only about 5 properties down here as well. And here you can just see this very attractive bay-fronted with that little pillar there, that canopy storm porch, 4-bed detached family home, so it's like an executive style home, built by 𝘀𝗲𝗹𝗹𝗶 to their Yarmouth design. It's truly immaculate inside. It's a delight to be able to show you around this property. I don't think this property will actually be on the market long at all. You can see the garage there and parking one in front of each other. You've got the garage, you've got beautiful south-facing rear gardens. You can see that canopy storm porch there. When you go in, you've got a welcoming hallway. To the left, there's then a cloakroom. You've got a kitchen, you've got a utility room, you've got a separate dining room, you've got a lovely lounge, 4 bedrooms upstairs, of course, master bedroom en suite. There's some built-in fitted wardrobes in there as well, and furniture. You've got a lovely bathroom, it's double glazed in gas, and then lovely landscape gardens at the back. It's south-facing as well. Pure lifestyle reason for these guys to move. These guys they've been here for a number of years. They're just moving out of the area, and they have also found a property. So if you do want and you are interested in viewing this, our vendors are suited. But it's a glorious, magnificent property, this property in Linnet Lane. So with my tours, I'm going to spin this camera around, and then when I spin the camera around, we'll talk about the amenities, and then we're going to head into this property where I'd love to show you around this morning at Linnet Lane. It's quite cute around here because there's this property, and just this property, and it's a little spur, so Linnet Lane comes around, and this one's just tucked, so you've got this big front border there to the front of the property, and then obviously the main estate just goes around there, so you wouldn't see it. The lane itself is maintained by all 5 of you. So there's 5 properties, I think, or maybe 5 or 6 properties that maintain this little private road that's in front. These are built by 𝘀𝗲𝗹𝗹𝗶, as I mentioned before, to their Yarmouth design. You've got Sandridge Road running down there. There's a garage down there if you want as well, a little co-op shop. You've got the highly thought of Forest Sandridge school with its outstanding Ofsted. So if you are a family, the schools are there, the football club's down there, the rugby club's down there. You've got Bower Hill on the verge up the top there on the fringe, where you can go for the 𝘀𝗿𝗵𝗹𝗶𝗃 canal walks. Northwards down there, if you went to North, you could have a lovely day out in the picturesque village of National Trust village, in fact, of 𝘆𝗂𝗿. If you want to go further and you want to go to our heritage city of Bath, it's about 15 miles away from here, about 45 minutes. If you want to continue up this road here, up through Sandridge Common, you can get to places like Bromham. There's a couple of pubs in Bromham. You can head towards Bromham and get to 𝘃𝗍𝗻𝗁, or 𝘀𝗵𝗻𝗃, and around the Bowood estate as well. So there's plenty of countryside walks around here, which aren't too far. If you want to get into the town and walk into the town, look, I'm quite a fit lad, I can do that in 10 or 15 minutes. And of course, with the town, you can go to the A350 and spur off to Warminster. You can go down the A350, head towards 𝘀𝗵𝗻𝗃, out onto the M4, take you about 20-25 minutes from here. So you've got good road links around you, because Melksham's surrounded by different towns like 𝘀𝗵𝗻𝗃, Devizes, Trowbridge, Corsham, Bradford and Avon, etc. So it's a good central point for that as well. Now this is a 𝘀𝗍𝗹𝗹𝗶 property, as I mentioned before. You can see obviously there's access here. You've got parking here and parking here, one in the garage. Sometimes they can even put a car in front here as well. And it's quite nice because there's got nothing out, no one's going to be coming over to you apart from this property here. And they've actually got some other parking areas as well. So you've got a bit of space for that, which is pretty handy indeed. We're going to go through that door now. We're going to take you through and have a look at this property in Linnet Lane. Just before I do that, you can just see the EV charging point there. That goes with electric cars, that stays with the property. It's just another perk to the property. I love that little open canopy porch door. Let's get inside and have a good look around. I mentioned about its condition. It's well appointed in this presentation. You've known me for a long time now, guys, so you know when I say it's truly immaculate, believe me, it's truly immaculate. It's beautifully appointed inside. You've got this lovely welcoming hallway, this staircase that goes up to the first floor landing and splits left to right. Little window there just by that landing, that wall there, that just brings in natural light. I'm just going to turn the camera around so you can see these doors open up to other rooms. That's the entrance door that we came into. In here, there's an understairs storage cupboard. All your fibre optics are in there. They've even got a condenser tumble dryer in there that works. Come back down through here. This door opens up. You know what's going to be in here. You know it's going to have its downstairs loo, cloakroom, whatever you want to call it. Washhand basin, little tiled splashback, obscure double glazed window to the side. diffusers in there, electric bits, low level WC radiator, and then that's the extractor fan as well. Let's turn that off because that doesn't need to be on. I absolutely adore what these guys have done in terms of just looking after this property, and it's beautifully done, I must say. If I turn right in here, what you see is on the tin, this is your living room. Nice window just to that front. You've got that big hedging. There is a road that goes along the side there, but you've got that hedging in the way as well. And a decent dining room. Great for guests, great for occasions, Christmas, birthdays, whatever. Separate dining room. There's a couple of doors then that open. You can keep them closed. These guys keep them open. They've got 2 seats here. Little sofa suite there. TV potentially could stay, even that electric fire unit can stay. They're happy to leave certain things like some beds as well if they're useful, all dependent on offer because you've got to come in with the right money. But let me tell you about the money on this one as well. It's keenly priced. It's priced to sell and they can move, so they have got somewhere to go. You've got a lovely living room. You've got the doors that open up into the rear garden, and believe it when I say the rear garden's a delight as well. It's a south-facing rear garden. But let me just pop that camera out there. It's pretty enclosed. In fact, it is enclosed. There's a couple of windows that might ever get to see the garden, but it's actually quite private. But isn't that beautifully done inside? There's also side access from the utility to the drive. You've also got your door into your garage, but we'll cover that off later. But now you can start to see the look and the feel of this property. Very well designed indeed. Truly immaculate throughout, as I've mentioned before. Of course, you've got gas heating, the boilers in the utility room. Here you've got base units, eye level cupboards. Again, beautifully done. Little seating area. All the arrangements are well thought out. Just everything is done. Fridge, freezer all built in. Dishwasher down there. Oven, extractor hood. All incorporated into the units. Stunning. Little extractor over there. Obviously you've got a dual aspect to the side and to the rear. 1.5 bowl sink unit, and then if I pop that back out there, you can just see other bits of the garden as well. It's quite big actually, but it's just tended very nicely. In through this door there's the utility. Of course you're going to have a low level WC. When I say low level WC, I meant you're going to have plumbing for washing machine. Washing machine goes in there. Little sink unit. You know what's going to be in here, guys. If I open this up, there's your boiler. And of course, side door, so you can come in the side, you can drop your shopping here, take your shoes off. That's pretty useful as well. And you've got your parking there, parking there. You could put one in front. These guys have told me they've done that before as well without any problems. But you've also got the garage as well, so there's ample parking here for you. Just come through from this kitchen, come back through. There's that hallway, utility. We're going to do a recap. I like to be very deliberate with these tours. You know that what's on these tours is on the tin. We get a lot of compliments, so thank you guys. We have a great following. I think we've got the best following in and around the area. We get thousands and thousands of people looking at these tours. It's tremendous. Come back through to the dining room, back into this living room. Absolutely stunning. And it's a family home. You could be first-time buyers looking to, have your family. You could be, people trading downsize from your bigger 4 or 5 bed and you want something a little bit smaller but immaculate where you can wheel your suitcases in, or you could be moving from your 2nd or 3rd home into here. It really does suit all sorts of parties and interested people that are on our books. So if you are interested, do get in contact because this is immaculate. Now there's the ground floor. We're going to go upstairs now. We're going to look at these 4 bedrooms, ensuite and bathroom. We're back in this hallway. Really enjoyed that downstairs. Let's go upstairs because it's equally just as impressive. You can just see there's access to loft space. The landing areas come up, and then you've got bedrooms that split off this landing area. And I'll just give you a little tour like that first before we go in. We'll go into the bathroom. What you see is on the tin. I keep saying that because I can't fault this property. You've got this lovely tile walling. You've got shower screen, bath, shower over, low level WC, wash and basin, tiled splashbacks there. Nice obscure double glazed window. Bring the camera around here. And I'd just like to show you everything that we get to see. There is a radiator there as well, as you would expect in a bathroom. You've got a family bathroom. Don't forget you've got your downstairs loo. I'll come into this bedroom. They're not numbered in any way, but this is our client's man cave, they call it. It is a single bedroom. He's got his stuff, everything's built in. Does his simulation. Clever guy, really nice guy. Window, you can put a single bed in here quite easily. I will show you that garden from here as well, just to show you how it looks from up here. There's a lovely garden. Bring the camera around again. Bring the camera around this way. And there we have one of the bedrooms, one of the smaller ones, that one. Go left again. This is the main bedroom. I mentioned outside you got your built-in, so you got built-in mirror, sliding doors. That just gives you more depth out there to create more space. Bed, you've got freestanding bits either side. Window again to the rear. Got an area there for freestanding. You can see there's the landing area outside here. And if I pop the camera in here, let's just do that. You're into your ensuite. And again, you've got low-level 𝘀𝗶𝗍, shower cubicle, shower screen and door, pedestal wash hand basin. It's just lovely. I can't fault this at all. Immaculate. Let's go down here. We showed you that little aspect out there, but that's just another elevated aspect. That's a nice garden, that. And again, just give you a nice good tour of this bedroom. You can just see all those built-in sliding wardrobes. Gives you all the space that you need. Freestanding here, freestanding on either side of this bed. And then we go to another bedroom, so that's the second bedroom. These two are quite equally sized. They're doubles. You've got freestanding wardrobe here, double bed. You can see it's a double bedroom. This, I quite like this room as well. There are some views out of here, some glimpses you could say over to Bowden. You've got some fields over there. There's the roundabout. That's the road that takes you up to Bromham, and you get around. You can go down New Road down there if you wanted to. You can get to Laycock that side. There's a pub down there called the Rising Sun. It's just a lovely location to be on as well. You've got some views as well. Great access, because if you want to go down to the football club or the rugby club or future football, you've got the amenities. You've got Clacka's Brook and the nature reserve for dog walking just around here. All these areas that not everybody knows that we do and we take for granted. There's plenty of cycle routes, biking routes around here that you can go to. The access to the school, if you've got kids going to the Oak School, in fact, 10-15 minutes they're on their bike, they get to school, they can walk it. You've got the Forest Sandridge School on your doorstep as well. And the fourth, not unleast, last bedroom is this one as well. Again, it's a double. That's freestanding. They've actually got that decorated the same way as the wallpaper. Pretty cool, huh? Double bed. And again, the same view of that elevation there as well. So let's have a recap, shall we? We haven't numbered these, but this is a good double. So it's number one. You got two. Bathroom in here. Bedroom in here, which is number three. Bring it around. Remember your access to loft space, built-in airing cupboard, don't need to show you that. And then number four, which is your main bedroom. Let's get outside, have a look at that rear garden, parking and garage. Of course, I'm back down into this beautiful welcoming hallway. Just like to show you that again. Obviously you've got a kitchen, utility off there, dining room there. Remember your fibre optics are in there and stuff. Go through this living room. There's some patio doors. Let's get out here. And we're outside. Now, I could mention that there is a road in front, but when you're at the back here, because the hedge is in the way, you can hear the wind from here, by the way. The hedge is in the way, but then you've got the property, you can't hear it as much. All you can see is this lovely patio. There's a gate there that goes around with a walling here, and then you've got some timber fencing which makes it fully enclosed. You have got a couple of properties if you really want to pick one and two that could potentially see parts of your garden, but I think this is pretty private as well. I love the seating areas, and then you've got these cute little gravelled areas around here, and then you've got planting plots that she's got. She might leave a couple, but I think she's going to take some. That's just climbing up the garage wall there. There's a gate there, and of course, you know, garage for your car. Really cool garden, this. Let me bring you around this way. Show you the rear of the property as well. There's that rear. Now you could also put a conservatory if you wanted to here. Some people have. Don't need them. If you don't need them, you don't want them, don't do it. But this is laid to lawn, and it's just, well, let's say cultivated. It's pretty garden. But of course the whole property is pretty, and it's been like that for this tour, you know. and I'm going to summarise what I think about this property in Linnet Lane. It's an easy one for me because, you know, we've been outside, and I mentioned that these guys are moving for lifestyle reasons. When you register your details with us, a lot of people say, can you find me a family home? I've got a budget of X, let's say this is within your budget, and then it's the, what else do I want? Well, you want parking, you want the condition to be good, you want it close to schools, amenities, good road links or whatever. And this is truly immaculate inside, and it just ticks all those boxes. It's a pleasure to have it on our books, actually. It's a beautiful property, actually, in Linnet Lane. So Charles Church built it, so they're Yarmouth design, and I think it can suit first-time buyers, especially if you've got the budget for this and they've saved up and they want their family home. They're going to go straight into a 4-bed. It can suit people that are selling their 2-bed semi or their 3-bed semi. This will be perfect as well. And anybody trading down, maybe they just don't need that big 5-bed they've got, you know, somewhere, but they still want somewhere to move to Melksham that's easy to get about and it's easy to maintain. And I do have mature people buying these properties as well because they can just get into this one. This is Linnet Lane. I'm Nige at Lock & Key Independent Estate Agents. I hope you've enjoyed the tour as much as I have today. Any questions, feel free to give me a nudge, or the team on 01225 707 342. I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.